104 Reasons to Believe in the Geocentric Model, 21 through 30. 21. How is it that we can see stars that are supposed to be light years away from us, but we can't even see a candle flame that's only half a mile away, even if we stood there all night? All heavenly luminaries are within the firmament, directly above our heads. 22. And if the earth was really round or bulging, then the earth should cast a bulging shadow from the sun onto the clouds each morning. But it does not. 23. The government's indoctrination, or its so-called education, has left us with a mindset that contradicts common sense and what we experience in real life. By telling us what to think, they are controlling what we believe in, and therefore, they are controlling our behavior. 24. Auguste Piccard, 1884-1962, a Swiss-born Belgian physicist, was the first to ascend 17,008 meters, 55,800 feet, and he described the Earth as being flat with an upturned edge. And then Bill Nye, aka the science guy, once said, "Now, one thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. There is no place to go. This means that what our parents taught us is true. The sky really is the limit." Bill Nye. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=fjwg from 74. 25. Rainbows in the Arctic Circle looks like the top half of a circle, while rainbows at the equator look more like a flattened arch. But the rainbows in the Antarctic Circle look squished, like you could bump your head on it. My point is, if we were living on a ball, then the top and bottom would be about the same. But they are not. There's all kinds of plant and animal life at the North Pole and none at the South Pole. The Earth is not a ball. 26. All maps are flat Earth maps. All maps and charts, rather they be local or so-called global, are flat, and they've always worked just fine. A globe, at best, is only a toy. It is never used in actual navigation. A sphere will not accurately translate onto a flat surface. They will tell you that world maps have made the necessary adjustments, but they are lying. Anyone who has paid attention can tell you that once you are south of the equator, it takes more time to travel the same longitude mileage as it does traveling north of the equator, in accordance with their idea of the world map. If they were to display the world map properly, what you would see is that all of the lands near the North Pole are close together and then fanned out as you travel south. This is because the North Pole isn't at the relative top of the world, it is literally the center of our flat world. No airplanes can fly over Antarctica because it's not a continent, it is a barrier. And the 200 to 300 foot Antarctica ice wall, which surrounds us 360 degrees, is the perimeter of our world. Though there's little doubt that the material plane that we inhabit is actually infinite, and here you have two very good reasons why no one ever falls off the edge of the world. You can't. First of all, you would have to fall up an ice cliff and then walk off an edge that isn't there. 27. The reason we can't sense Earth's 5 different motions is because there is none. Our world has been photoshopped and we've all been duped. The evidence is abundant. If the Earth was spinning at over 1,000 miles an hour, then all the oceans would be drawn towards the equator and then flung out into space. If the Earth was a ball, then we wouldn't be able to see the Statue of Liberty standing 326 feet above sea level from 60 miles away. It should be at an impossible 2,074 feet below the horizon. If the Earth was traversing through space, then we couldn't have constellations. The stars would be chaotic. There would always be new stars and never any familiar ones. 28. Each new generation is being dumbed down, and this is where we are at now. Look at any diagram of the solar eclipse that you can find. They all have the same 4 lies. Lie number 1, in reality the sun does not appear 5 to 10 times bigger than the moon, they appear as the same size. Lie number 2, in reality light rays always travel at a 90 degrees angle, they do not travel from top down and from bottom up. Lie number 3, In reality, light rays always runs parallel, they do not converge or diverge. Lie number 4, in reality there is only one source of light, not two, which explains why the oversized diagram of the sun. 29. If you are in a car going around a curve, then you're going to uncontrollably slide across the seat. They say that we are spinning 1,038 miles per hour while going around the sun at 66,600 miles per hour, while our system goes around the galaxy at 480,000 miles per hour, while the galaxy goes around the Great Attractor at 2.2 million miles per hour. That's 4 different curves that we are supposed to be going around at the same time, and yet, no seat belts. 30. If we are living on the outside of a ball with gravity and relativity being what we are told that are, then from one's perspective, one is always on the top of the world, and every step that is taken is a step downward. And if one was on the inside of the ball, then every step would be a step upwards. Now, let me see if I've got this straight. One goes to the store and it's all downhill, and when one has finished shopping and goes back home, again it's all downhill. Why isn't this part of our transportation system?